Hey guys, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you as always so much for being here, for joining me on the channel. Sometimes, actually never, it's never so quiet in here that you can hear a pin drop. I was trying to make some sort of, connection. I was trying to bring it all together, but I couldn't because I'm loud. And I talk way too much. Hence, why it's perfect for me to be right where I am and why it's perfect for you to be right where you are. Let's go ahead and continue on. The pin drop, the raven that refused to sing, and other stories. We're going to move on into this next track here, which is, like I said, the pin drop. Will it be quiet, so quiet that we can hear the pin drop? Or will it be so loud that it sounds like a lot of pins dropping? How about we listen to the song and I stop trying to make funny jokes because it ain't landing. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. Let's go. Uh-oh. I think internet's slowing down. Hold on, try it one more time. Ooh. Now that silence is so awkward you could hear a pin drop. Let me try it. Hold on. Let me try it one more time. You see, sometimes what you have to do is you have to close everything, give it a little bit of a restart, You ever listen or watch the IT crowd, Sometimes you got to turn it on and off again. Then you got to open it back up. You got to go right back to Steven Wilson's profile. You got to give your internet a little bit of time to load it up. It takes a little bit longer than usual, but we're getting there. We're back into the album. We're waiting for the track list to pop up so I can press the song. And you know what? It's never taken this long for all this to happen. So this is devastatingly awkward. Let me and you know what? I'm not going to edit this video. We're going to talk right through it. I think we're ready now. Let's try. All right. I've restarted everything. Track list is populated. Let's give it another try. Here we go. The pin drop.
Carried away by the river that bites the triple rushes onto the sea, dragged by the current to rest on the stakes of the breakwater shaded by trees. Beginnings and endings, love intersecting a rift that will break us apart.
How quickly did they come into that riff there, huh? I love that screaming sax. Nice bass elevation too. Tight drumming too. There's your pin drop.
I have not lived and loved enough. Things are left unsaid undone. It was not meant to be like this. Drifting off without a kiss. We built our love, we built our rock. Nothing else.
Love those backing vocals. Just bass up front. It sounds great. Those are such tight rolls. I don't know if it's just me, but when I listen to Steven Wilson, Porcupine Tree, or like anything Steven Wilson related, like his music specifically, Steven Wilson has a very specific kind of sound. And of course he expands upon it, but like he has a very specific melodic touch and approach into the music. But then also there's a certain production end that I think you get a lot with his music where there's this deep seated beauty in the melodies that he chooses and of course the band chooses and everything in the composition, but there's also like usually this shift into like either, I don't want to say a darkness, but almost this numbing kind of lethargic effect in the music that I think is very interesting and kind of part of a trademark for a lot of Wilson's work. And you get that a lot here from the very opening, that beautiful melody, that nice run, but then the little chord change was it switches into something kind of sleepy nightmare. It's like the best way I think about it. I really like the contrast between those lighter sections and the heavy section. And I felt like the heavy section actually did a nice job of building upon what was kind of put down and founded in that opening. So like singing wise in the beginning, when he gets into like the second part of his singing, there's a certain swing and movement that he gets into where he kind of not raps off, but like speaks and sings a little bit more like a swing to it. Then that swing is amplified in that chorus and in those heavier moments when, obviously the music is just. That's the best way I can say it. But still vocally, he stays within that vocal swing, which I think is just really nice, like a great way of contrasting, but also bringing together in a nice comparison and in nice company. Like I said, the drumming is extremely tight. I love the moment where the bass comes up front. I like how in the first solo, the saxophone comes out just ripping it, just screaming like a banshee. And then the second time that it comes back around, this time we're greeted with a nice little guitar solo there. So I thought this was a really nice track. I will admit, however, that I wasn't in love with Wilson singing in the beginning because it just sounded a little strained. It sounded a little bit off-putting, and I don't mean like thematically or such. I just mean like it just didn't sound that nice to me. Carried away by the river that passes through bulrushes onto the sea, dragged by the current to rest on the stakes of the breakwater shaded by trees. Beginnings and endings, love intersecting a rift that will break us apart. Love learned, in turn, dreams burned. You learned of love, you felt love, but at the same time, dreams have been burned. Better to love and have lost than to never have loved at all. I am tired of struggling, and the rain is beating down on me. I tried to be the way that he wanted me to be. I did not hear the pin drop down. I did not hear my heart. So typically when you use the phrase, it was so quiet you could hear the pin drop, something like that. I don't remember the exact phrase, but something like that. They're saying that they didn't even notice the pin drop. They didn't hear that, figuratively, of course. So perhaps they didn't notice the signs of this deteriorating relationship. I have not lived and loved enough. Things are left unsaid, undone. It was not meant to be like this, drifting off without a kiss, separating, being taken and drawn and torn apart without even that kind of typical goodbye. You know, it's just gone. Just gone. Didn't hear the pin drop. We built our love. We built our arc. Nothing ends before it starts. I cannot feel my arms and legs. I don't deserve this bitter end. And of course, the arc, representative of, you know, this vehicle that's supposed to carry you through disasters and turmoil. And they built the arc, but nothing ends before it starts. And now they find themselves on loveless shores. That's the best breakdown I can do. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. Comments down below. Follow me if you wish on Twitter. You can also support the channel and what I do for as little as $2 a month over on Patreon. But otherwise, I enjoyed your company. I hope that you enjoyed mine. And I hope to see you back again tomorrow, guys. Have a great one out there. Bye.